Welcome to this video demonstrating how to use the randomization website for the Minidex trial. Randomization is the method by which eligible participants are recruited into a trial to remove any selection biases. In the case of Minidex, it determines whether the baby receives the active intervention or the placebo. It also ensures there are no unexpected imbalances between babies of multiple births, sex, gestational ages at birth, and existing diuretic therapy. You can learn more about the randomization process in the Minidex protocol available on the NPEU's website. The randomization program for Minidex will allocate a baby's study number and their PAC ID after confirming they have met all of the eligibility criteria. If a baby does not meet all of the eligibility criteria, then the website will prevent the user from randomizing the infant. In addition, the randomization program will also automatically create a record of the baby in Open Clinica in preparation for further data collection at various points in the trial. There are separate videos demonstrating how to use Open Clinica on the training page for Minidex on the NPEU website or on our YouTube channel. The randomization website for Minidex is located at rct.mpeu.ox.ac.uk/minidex/login.php and should be accessible on most devices and browsers. However, for the purposes of this training video, I will be using our demonstration website. The only differences between this website and the live randomization website are the pink banner at the top stating I am currently on the demonstration version, the word demo in the URL, and the generic list of centres used to log in as opposed to the list of current recruiting centres. During training, you will be given access to a demo instance of the randomization website and the Open Clinica database, the URLs and login details of which can be found in your training pack. After completing the training, to log into the live randomization website, each recruiting centre will have a single login for the purposes of randomising subjects into the trial. The details for logging into the live randomization website should be located in your centre's site file. I'm now going to go ahead and log into the demo version as Centre 1. Once you have successfully logged in, you will be presented with the main menu. You can see here the first option, Enter Baby, is greyed out. This is because, as you can see in the warning message above the menu, while there are packs available, there are no packs logged in at the NICU. However, there are 10 packs in the pharmacy assigned to the NICU. This means the packs have been delivered to the centre and logged in at the pharmacy, but they need to be collected from the pharmacy and logged into the NICU before they become available for randomization. So, the first task is to log in the packs from the pharmacy into the NICU. To do this, click Login Packs at NICU and you will be taken to a page listing all the packs that the pharmacy has assigned to the NICU. You can see here that there are 10 packs ready for me to log in. After checking the pack IDs are correct, you would normally log all the packs in together, and to do that, you would simply click Login at NICU. You are then taken to a confirmation page. I'm just going to cancel that action and go back. If instead you wanted to log in just one pack, simply click on the pack so it is highlighted and then click Login at NICU. If you wish to log in multiple packs, hold down Control on your keyboard on a PC or Command on a Mac and click all of the packs you want to log in. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and only log in the first 5 packs in the list. If the correct packs are listed on the confirmation page, simply click Yes. If not, click Cancel. Once you click Yes, you will be taken to a pack status summary page which shows the 5 packs as available in the NICU. You can now click Home to return to the main menu, where the Enter Baby option is no longer greyed out, and this means you can now enter the details of a baby into the randomization website. After clicking Enter Baby, you will see a form where you can enter the baby's details. I'm going to go ahead and enter some sample data for a participant for questions A1 through to A21. If your centre is one of the participating cytokine centres, then you'll see an additional question: have you obtained consent for participation in the cytokine study as part of question A11? This is only present on the randomization websites for centres participating in the cytokine study, so if your centre is not one of the participating sites, then you won't see this question when randomising. As you can see here, the question is not present on the demo site used for training. Once you've completed the form, click Continue. Now, as you can see, I've got a few errors which are displayed in red and a warning message which is displayed in yellow. In our example, there are errors telling me that the gestation cannot be less than 20 weeks plus 0 days, that question A6, is the baby receiving mechanical ventilation via an endotracheal tube, must be yes to continue, and question A13, has the baby had postnatal steroid treatment for respiratory disease, must be no to continue. This data needs to be checked and corrected before I am able to proceed any further with randomization. If the answers I have given here are in fact accurate, it means that the baby is not eligible to be part of the Minidex trial, and I won't be able to randomize this baby. If it is the case that these errors have occurred as a result of entering the data inaccurately, simply change the responses to the correct answers. Let's imagine in our example that these errors are just mistakes I've made in data entry. I selected the wrong date for the EDD, so I'll go ahead and correct that now. I'm also going to change the answers to A6 and A13. I'm not going to change my answer to A11 though. In this example, the consent was given by the father. Now this time when I click continue, I'm sent to this randomization confirmation page. As a result of correcting the data that was producing errors, I'm able to move on to this next step. However, you can see that while I'm able to get through to this summary page, I still have a yellow warning message asking me to ensure the consent is countersigned by the mother. I'm still able to proceed and randomize the infant, as these yellow warning messages are a mechanism to ask you to double check your information and amend it if incorrect. They are not a factor affecting eligibility. On their own, these yellow warning messages will not prevent babies from being entered into the trial. This confirmation page is where you should recheck your data to make sure your answers are accurate. If you notice anything that needs to be changed, just click the Amend button, and this will take you back to the form. Make your changes, and then click Continue again. Once you are happy with the data, click Complete. You will be sent to this page showing the baby's study number and the trial intervention pack ID for the newly randomized infant, letting you know that the baby has been successfully entered into the trial. There is a print button below the study number. Click this to open a PDF in a new tab which you can then save and print. A copy of this document should be placed in the participant's medical notes. The first page lists all the answers we gave at randomization, and the second page lists the study days and dates of when the Minidex study doses are to be administered. The date given for day 1 is based on the answer you gave to question A21, when do you plan to administer the first dose? All this information is collated into a table which shows the schedule for this participant. It shows each study day, the date, and whether or not the study dose needs to be given on that day. If your centre is one of the participating cytokine centres, you'd also see the dates on which cytokine samples need to be taken. Right at the bottom of this page is the date to complete the 36-week PMA form. I'll close this down now. Below the print button for the randomization details, there is also a print button for the pack allocation form. Again, this opens up a PDF in a new tab. I'll now return to the home page, where you will see that the message at the top of the page shows the number of available packs in the NICU has been reduced to 4. If for any reason the pack allocated to the baby at randomization is not available, you can allocate another pack. From the main menu, there is an option to allocate another pack to the infant. Simply click Allocate Another Pack and you are taken to the Allocate Next Pack page. Enter the baby's study number from the drop-down list and then enter their current pack ID before clicking Continue. If you enter the wrong pack ID, you'll get an error message. On entering the correct pack ID and clicking Continue, however, you'll be taken to a confirmation page. Here you can check that the study number and the current pack ID are correct. If they are not, click Amend and go back and change the data. If it is correct, click Allocate and the baby will be assigned another pack ID of the same allocation they have been randomized to. Here you can see the following pack ID has been allocated, and it also tells you the previous pack ID. Again, there are print buttons for the randomization details and the pack allocation form. If no packs were available for this baby, you'd see a red error telling you that there are no available packs for the infant and you should contact the Minidex study coordinator. I'll now quickly demonstrate some of the other options on the website. The screening log for Minidex is also located on the randomization website and is the mechanism by which potentially eligible infants can be recorded in order to analyse recruitment rates. To add an infant to the screening log, click Screening Log from the main menu. Normally you will see a list of babies already added to the screening log for this centre. Since there are currently none here, I'll go ahead and add one by clicking Add New Baby to Screening Log. There is then a very simple form to complete. Fill in the relevant details before clicking Save. This will add a new entry to the screening log which can be edited by clicking the Edit button at any time should the eligibility or enrolment details change. Click Home to go back to the home page. There are also various lists available to centre staff that allow them to see different bits of information regarding recruits and the packs for their centre. First, the recruitment list. This shows all of the subjects that have been entered at your centre with the time of randomisation, the pack number and the option to print the PDF showing the data entered for this infant. The pack list shows all of the packs allocated to your centre alongside their location or allocation status. And finally, Pack List Detailed shows this same data in a different view. For packs assigned to a participant, it will also show the subject's study number and start date. The last thing to show you is that once an infant has been entered via the randomisation website, the data will automatically be transferred to our Open Clinica data entry system. If I log into Open Clinica, you can see that the baby I just randomised has now appeared as a record in Open Clinica, with the randomisation event marked as complete. If I view the randomisation event, you can see the data here has been successfully transferred from the randomisation website. For more information on entering data in Open Clinica, please watch the Open Clinica training videos for data entry and discrepancy note resolution, which can be found on the Minidex training page on the NPEU website. That concludes the training video for Minidex randomisation. Thank you for watching.